Today we're at Tassel Winery. One of the things that people get kind of locked up on is this idea of swirling wine in a glass, and really they're not quite sure why we do it. So I'm going to take some of the mystery out of why we swirl. Actually, I like to tell people there are 3 things that we can learn by swirling swirling some wine in a glass. So one of the things you want to do is you can do it on a table, or you can do it in the air if you're more aerobatic and more brave. So what you can see, and maybe you can't see it so well on the camera right there, but you'll see kind of wine adhering to the side of the glass. Now these things are called wine legs. You may just hear them referred to as legs or wine tears. And what that can tell us is one of 3 things. So we swirl it, we look at the glass, we look at the wine, it looks great, we love wine. And so these tears or legs can tell us some things. And one of the things they can tell us gives you a basic idea of one of 3 things. And the first thing is, the longer and slower and thicker the legs are, the sheens are, what that'll tell you is that it may have high alcohol. Okay, good. So wine has to be between 7 and 14% alcohol to be considered wine. So what I'm looking at here is, okay, it's thick, it's sheeting slow, it's kind of forming slow, long tears. Interesting, it may have high alcohol. Good to know, okay. The second thing we can notice when we're doing this, it may not have to do with alcohol, it may have something to do with sweetness. The more sweet the wine is, the more viscous it is, the slower it is to sheet, and slowly will form tears and pour down into your wine. The third thing that this may indicate, as we look at the legs forming on the side of the wine glass, is that we may have a dirty wine glass. And so one of those 3 things, or 2 or 3 of those things may be happening in your wine glass. And all that does is tell us that, okay, we got some wine in the glass. What we want to do now is have a little sniff, and we want to have a little taste. This is blackberry wine from Tassel Winery. It's delicious. Follow us online at iowawinefilm.com or check us out on Facebook. Cheers.